Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Ray, defeater of the Moirae Sisters. Well, almost. I gotta go kill him first.
Well, I want to be Defier of Fate.
That works too.
At least that's the title I'd go with if I was going up against the goddesses of fate.
Eh, sure.
Using that one phrase that I love oh so much ever since I heard it.
But are we back at a Nocturne tale? You didn't get to say it. I kept interrupting you.
And we're...
Sorry, I got scared. Well, this opening's a train wreck, isn't it?
And we're back. A Nocturne tale. There we go, it's back on the rails. We're good to go.
I just realized I shouldn't be trying to fight demons. I already leveled up enough. All I'm doing is wasting resources. When did I get hurt? Didn't I heal myself? That's weird. I could have swore I healed myself last time. Well, that's no big deal.
Oh, right.
Ah, yes, this room. Whatever the fuck that means.
This is a conundrum.
Why? What's wrong?
There are some items that you can get. They're all the way across on the other side. The thing is, though, they're treasure items.
Ah, I see.
So, you know, that's going to take a bit of time. But,
like they're
how about you fight the bosses first?
Okay, well, where do I need to go to fight the bosses?
Look to your left. Ride that platform up, and it'll start a fight with the... No, don't ride it up.
Oh.
Because you'll fight them on the platform as soon as you go up. So go around until you get your Dark Might, and then after you beat them, and then you do whatever you need to do up there, and we come back down, then you can get the treasure chest, because from there it's a straight point back to the save, to where you can just leave this place.
Didn't mean to do that. I think you brought up booze about these things last time. I could see them now. I wasn't looking for them before, because I never would have known. Not till you brought it up.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until I saw this trailer for gameplay for this one game that's coming out called Agony or something like that.
Is that game that's supposed to be like in hell or something? It's a first-person creepy game?
Yes, it's one of the few games to where it claims it's set in hell, and it actually puts its money where its mouth is, because goddamn, does it look like what you would think hell would look like if you were walking around in there.
More so than the descriptions from Dante's Inferno or from the game Dante's Inferno?
Yes, because, you know, when I look at Dante's Inferno, I think, oh, okay, this is video game hell, to where it's a hellish landscape, but you're still able to do stuff and things like that.
Do you own that game? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes, I think I do own Dante's Inferno.
Because I was just now thinking, like, you know, I kind of regret not giving that game a try, because I figured, well, I've already played all the God of War games, I already played the God of War clone, so I could play the other one. And if you don't know what I mean by the other one first, that would be Castlevania. Yes, it's very God of War clone. Stop fighting me, damn it.
Isn't it when it's, what was it, Curse of Darkness?
Lords of Shadow.
Yeah, that's it, when it became the Lords of Shadow series.
And I played Lords of Shadow too, and it's a kind of more of the same, except slightly different. I mean, he has a blood whip instead of a real whip, but did I ever tell you that game is technically super fucking easy if you just upgrade your strong whip combo? Like, if you hold square, he just goes like, bow, bow, you do it like a... I can't think of it. I know there's like a game where it's done before, but like when you do a sweep sling where they're rapping in front of themselves and it goes long range in front. I can't say that Kratos did that in God of War, but you kind of understand what I mean. I can't visualize it for the audience.
Kind of.
Make it feel like a gameplay snippet.
I'm just imagining it's like, oh, when you get the 3-hit combo in God of War, it's the best combo ever. It's just swing, swing, and then swing down hard as you can.
Yeah,
the third one.
That's a very good, as they put it, bread and butter. Like, that's your main go-to to do damage. Like, but yeah, like for me, it's for that game. It's like, yeah, just hold the square button and then keep pressing it, and he does these heavy smash attacks for a default regular one-button combo. And if you need to slightly like divvy it up, like,
I went around and around on the platform.
I was about to, and then what was I saying? And if you need to ever divvy it up slightly, like, there's gonna come at me, I better jump. You just hold square, then press X, and he does a launching move, and then you can hold square again, and he, like, does a triple flip down slam. It's like, it's all on one button, basically. It's super stupid. Like, I re-rented it recently because there was something I wanted to record from there audio-wise, and I just did literally that. I did everything else playing the game legit, but But yeah, going back, I was like, wow, I can't believe it actually is this fucking easy if I just do this only. Because I relied solely on that. Excuse me. I did rely solely on what I described to get to the point I needed to record the audio. Which I didn't remember how far I needed to go to do it, which, yeah, it wasn't that far, thankfully. It was like 2 days. I'm trying to make use of my Gamefly thingamajig while I have it. Don't have much time left, like a week maybe. Whatever. Everybody's Dark Might in the team. We got Dark Might, so okay, just gotta ride the elevator.
You sense a strong power from above.
Let me read that myself because it didn't. From the floor above. Okay, will you go up, please? Sorry to skip through that. I think I've been doing that too much recently on stuff. Probably not here. Look at them in their Super Sentai posing. Ha ha ha! We are letting you pass that easily. Do not underestimate us. We 3 Moirae Sisters will spin, measure, and snip your fate. Oh no, their hands made a swoosh sound. Oh yes, this crazy. Oh, I like this arena. I wasn't doing this before when we looked at this. But I like this boss theme because it sounds silly to me.
I kind of like how the phrase emotions begin to run wild just come to mind.
Emotions or emotions?
Emotions. Because, you know, that's what the red stuff is.
Ah.
Okay, so I would advise going after Clotho first.
That's the one on the right, yes?
Yes.
Oh, it actually tells me, okay.
Because, you know, she's the one that heals.
Ah, yes.
And usually in situations like these, you always take out the healer first.
I kind of wish magic attacks also got the Dark Might effect on them, but what are you gonna do? I don't think I noticed that sound before when he attacks. That it's pretty funny. I like that. All right, now that I've completely fogged them off, they have to learn how to defog. But thankfully for me, that's an HM of Pokemon, and we're not in. Do you remember that fucking HM in Diamond and Pearl?
I look forward to seeing it again.
I was about to say, look forward to seeing it in the Switch version. I would hope those games got a Switch version as well as 3DS, but they probably won't. I'd love to play Pokemon Diamond and Pearl as a Switch game. That'd be cool. That'd be crazy awesome. What am I doing? I need to punch you.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you that Diamond and Pearl is like my 3rd most favorite game out of the entire franchise?
What ones became favorite after that?
Well, number 2 is Pokemon Black and White.
Ah, yes, that's right. You really like that one.
Right, because, like, did that feel like an RPG adventure?
Yeah.
When I was going through it, and like I loved my friends, I loved the trainers. Like I felt like that this was a land worth fighting for against a confused individual. Like, you know, I had feels in that game that made me care.
And to avoid any spoilers for you from Sun and Moon, I will say that one feels like an upgrade from that. Slightly on the short side, but it's still a good game. Like, it just feels like it kind of hits a good point, and then it just kind of, you know, like, oops.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not that far, but, like, I really feel for Lily in the sense of how the game won't let me do much for her.
Yeah.
And, like, the most obvious, easiest things I could do for her on the first island, and it won't let me do it. Why couldn't I go, like, you know, clothes shopping with her? Do I have to be a girl to go clothes shopping with Lily?
No, you just can't.
Okay, but
one more Rakundo or a Lifestone. I'll do a Lifestone.
Okay, right. Number 3, Diamond and Pearl. Because, 1, I love polishing badges.
Wait, you said your first was Black and White. What was 2?
No, I said 2.
Oh, okay. Well, it's your first then.
Oh, number 1, Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Ah, yes. You liked the Gen 2, and the remakes were actually pretty excellent.
They were awesome. I'm being able to walk around with my chosen Pokemon, interacting with it everywhere we went. Like, yeah, I know my Dragonite knocked off a whole bunch of, like, items in the Poké Center. What you gonna do about it? You know, I'll pay for it.
Your Scyther's poking you in the tummy. Ow. That was a funny picture to see.
Yeah.
I think I could do one more Rakunda on these guys, and then I need to make Uzume heal everybody. Or I can make her do it on the next bout. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the ability to just walk around with your Pokemon. And not only that, in the game that had everything going for it that was good as a sequel, more or less. Like, both regions of Johto and Kanto. Like, all the Pokemon, pretty much up till then. The most Pokeballs the series has ever seen. Like, up to that point, even if you had to make them, like, yourself, one Pokeball at a time. It's just like, man, did it have so much stuff going for it that I just loved. And, you know, 2 had the best story in my, for me, it was the best story. And, the third one, like Diamond and Pearl. The reason that's in there is because I like the ability to polish the badges. Like it started the trend of actually being able to hang out with the gym leaders a bit. Get a bit more on the story.
Yeah, I wish they would have kept that consistent after Diamond and Pearl generation, because I feel like any further games were just not having that cool thing of being able to see them.
Yeah, and it was a thing that got me back into Pokemon. First it was, red, blue, and yellow. I got all three of those games. I played all of them. And then after that came Gold and Silver. I got both of them. I played both of them. After that, it was the longest time before I was able to get a Game Boy Advance, and I just had no care for Ruby or Sapphire Emerald. Yeah. I hardly even watched the show at that point when that was being a thing. I think I only watched it because of Meg. Pretty sure I only watched it because of Meg.
Meg is what got me into this series, because I thought, you're adorable and the only character I've liked so far. But I was also young and stupid at the time, so I could easily see myself not getting the picture. I like characters.
Oh, I never got a hold of Crystal. I knew that was a thing and I wanted it, but I could never find a copy.
Well, that's kind of ironic well, I guess not ironic, it's more like fortuitous, because I have a copy. Of course, you could always get an emulator, that's not an issue. This computer could run it. I should know, I got an emulator of a Pokemon game of mine to try one time, because I was interested.
Oh, that reminds me, I still need Uranium from you.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Forbidden fan game.
Yes, that game never came out. What are you talking about?
Just people who did it right. They announced it and released it, and that's the day when they got the
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that he had to reflect, because I hadn't taken notice on the group hits. That was really funny. La la. Ow.
But I don't remember what it was, but for some reason I got back into the Pokemon games with Diamond and Pearl. And,
oh wow, I didn't think I killed the middle one faster. Shit, that's awesome.
So yeah, chose Diamond because I heard that was the one about time.
Yeah.
And I figured, what do you want more, time or space? What is this?
Yes, I was so hoping that'd be the final hits. This one's gonna burn, bitch.
I'm just really amused by the idea that Pyro Jack is doing an old man's voice for no reason.
No, he's supposed to be like the haunted spooky guy. It's like, you better get ready for this.
Well, that just makes it even funnier that he's trying to do a spooky voice, but it comes out as disgruntled old man.
Well, that's the best I could do to... Hold on. I think that's accurate to what it sounds like, by the way, what he's saying there. Pulled something out, and it's a ruby. Well, that's actually pretty handy. Yay, he's spinning his head around in joy. Project is attention. I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. He is very disgruntled. You can't tell because his face can't move. Hooray for everybody, we beat the sisters. You obtained them. Wow, what the hell's with the holy light that was there? Oh! You got the Amagatama Jed? The Jed? I think anytime I've seen that, you don't actually pronounce the D, which I'm like, why the fuck is it there then? Like the name Django. Django Unchained was that movie, and I was like, why is there a D in the title? Because there's a character in One Piece named Django, the Mystical, or whatever the fuck he was. Oh, no, he did hypnotize him, but his name is spelled like you would think it would be. There is no D in front of it. 1, 2, 3, Django!
So what about Jango Fett?
Yeah, same deal. Just a J, no D. So
okay, go up there. No,
wait, go there?
Go up there. Go and let's get some story out of the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to take a look at that megaten I just got.
Oh, okay.
Where is it now? Is this okay? Import special spells. Null curse, which is mutant poison apparently.
Mm-hmm. I really like how in parentheses it says what it is.
Yeah. Oh, these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Wait, but these could be even better. I mean, I can get. Wait, this isn't going to include the debuff of defense down, is it?
It might. I'm not too sure. I just know it has all the buffs and debuff spells on there.
Oh, that makes me super tempted to get that since I abuse the fuck out of those. Although, would you agree that lowering dodge aim is a much more powerful thing to have as a debuff for all time and space? Because it doesn't not affect anybody yet, so far. If there's something that just nulls that, then that'd be kind of BS.
Well, no, there's no one that nulls buffs and debuffs.
So that would be keeping Fog Breath forever and ever be a good idea.
It probably wouldn't hurt. It depends on what kind of build you're going for as a character.
Well, having a lower chance of them hitting me is pretty good, actually, when I lower them that far down. Granted, though, during that battle, I more often than not... No, wait, they missed. Never mind. I'm thinking about the magic, but that was somebody absorbing and reflecting it. There's light coming from above. Will you ascend? I guess so. I mean, I'm into that kind of thing. Oh, okay. I thought it was just going to make me magically float up, and not with a rock. Well, let's go. Let's see this story.
Yes. Let us see your reason. Well, actually, no, we're not getting to that far in the game, but this will kind of help direct you.
Boy, sitting like that for how long she's probably been there, all the blood must have rushed to her head. Unless she's in like a zero-gravity state, then it would all be in one place. You know, just staying in her body normally, instead of rushing to her head. Hey, are you okay? Just fucking yell at her. Whoa, cool. I did a thing.
That's convenient. That she just didn't drop straight down onto the spiky pyramid.
Yeah, it's a good thing that magic's at play here to make things happen the way they do. And now we've made the Washington Monument less evil. Hey, all the lighting is normal too. Thank you, Ark. I don't know why, but I had a feeling that you'd come and save me. Didn't she have a thing where she said, come find me and I'll explain everything to you, and then we never found her until now?
Yes.
Okay, it's been a while. Hey, Miss Joker Toko, what about the thing you talked about? Like, that's the first thing you had. It's like, you weren't worried about me? Well, I just really wanted to know what you had to say. It's just like, that's why you went on this journey? I guess. I don't really know what's happening, really.
Actually,
is this part of the tour?
Just imagine going today. Well, you know how in movies when like they're gonna say something, but then they just cut the credits. I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, isn't that the what? Just cut the credits. Jesus Christ. It's funny. I told you that I'd be your strength, and you ended up helping me instead. Well, it looked like you were doing this all willingly and stuff, so I don't know. I have no power whatsoever. How can I control the world when I can't even take control of my own life? As the maiden, I just do Hikawa's bidding. I would like you to become... I'm trying to do his voice. I don't know how should I read it. Screw it, I'll just read it in her voice. I would like you to become the pillar of the new world. That's what he told me. In the end, I was nothing but a tool for collecting Magatsuhi. It's true that the conception did take place, and I assisted in making it happen. The world is about to be reborn. But as it stands now, the new world is going to be a far cry from what I had hoped for. I dreamed of an ideal world where people were grateful to be alive. Oh well. I didn't like how the world was before. People said they wanted peace, but they continued to act selfishly, accepting no personal responsibility for the world's problems. Nobody realized it, but they were not really happy. They were simply lazy. No one had the desire to compete or become strong, and there was no need to either. That's why I thought that we'd eventually lose our power and fade away. Because the aliens attacked! And we were just, oh no, what are we gonna do? We have this giant laser cam, but I don't feel like turning it on.
Yeah, I can see that she didn't form any social links.
No.
Maybe because like no one had the desire to compete and grow stronger, and like just immediately like I saw my social link friends who were like in track and field, like student president vice, like just all kinds of positions to be better. Also, I gotta say, I know it's Shoji Meguro who does the music for this whole franchise, but this is giving me a lot of Persona 3 vibes in this song. And it doesn't help that I played Persona 3 Portable within the last year or whatever, so it's a bit more fresh on the mind. No wonder I was used by Hikawa, because of all that stuff I just said. But it's not over yet. You're still here, and you've been punching everything in the face until it dies, so I mean, you could probably do that to Hikawa. Stop punching me in the face, it hurts! I don't know, maybe Shokotoga told me I can't stop. I mean, it feels really good, actually. I'm pretty sure you're the bad guy. I don't know. Just imagine like all the boss fights. You remember Gosner up to this point, it's just a Demi-Fiend just punching
I mean, pretty much. I've boosted my strength and used the might of the darkness and just punched everything in the face.
I know, but to punch it in the face until it's dead.
Hey, it's the quickest way to the brain, man. I'm not sure if that's how these magical beings work, though. They may not work on a physical level. The world is still being recreated. Its shape is not yet fixed. I don't know. It's kind of a sphere. That seems pretty fixed. It was here that I discovered my god, a god that even Hikawa was unaware of. She was drawn here by the power of Magatsuhi. She will surely teach me the reason for creation. Are you gonna start floating away now or something?
Maybe grow some angel wings?
That'd be neat. Now everything's getting all warbly. Oh, God, did her head just twitch and then that happened? Fool who bears the name freedom. Under the light of liberty, your wrong shall be forgiven. I am Aradia. I have come from the far reaches of Amala. It is my duty to bestow freedom. Ask, and you shall be set free. Hey, she's doing like a Rorschach face and everything. I didn't notice it changed for a minute there.
Not quite the wings I was hoping to grow.
Yeah. If you deem yourself right, light will return to the world, but so will darkness. Pursue the way of creation. You yourself are a world too. Me? I don't know, I look like a tiny person.
Well, haven't you heard? The world ends with you.
No, that's not how that phrase works.
Actually, no, that's exactly what the phrase means.
Well, I assumed, because I don't know what that game is. I just know it's a weird offshoot of Kingdom Hearts, I guess.
I mean, that's all entirely what that phrase means, is that you are your own world, and by interacting with others, do you know the boundaries of your world, and therefore discover yourself as a person, or discover your world, because the world ends with you.
So in other words, hey, I said don't touch. That's the boundaries.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Do not obey others. Do what you believe is right. You receive power from Aradia. You can now employ 2 additional demons. That makes me have the maxed out number, right?
Yes.
Yay! This woman will soon recover her lost power. She will set forth on the path of creation, and I will guide her. Go and see the world with your own eyes. From there will your creation begin. Some crazy Silent Hill shit up in here. You know, I'm getting vibes from that butterfly mask wearing dude you've told me about from the Shin Megami Tensei series.
Philmon.
Because he normally wears a butterfly mask, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. There you go. There it is right there. Oh, hey guys. Oh dear, Aradia has entered the world. A new challenger approaches, my lord. The kid finally speaks, but it's in the old man voice. It's like, yes, it seems so. It's like, oh, hey, you can talk.
So yeah, I haven't seen these two ever since the beginning of the game.
Really? I guess it's because I'm figuring it's them in the Amala, but that's bonus. So,
yeah. In
terms of all the regular stuff and non-bonus things, yeah, it would be a while. If I just completely ignored the Amala network. This can only mean trouble, my little master. I can't hear you from down there. Be very thankful. My little master has given me permission to enlighten you. It's like, oh good, I've been like following Buddha for like a while and I just can't reach that enlightenment yet. Not that kind. Ah, fuck. Listen closely to what I'm about to tell you. The history of Hyrule is the history of Calamity Ganon. Sorry, at this point in time I recently saw yours episode, and there's also the trailer that there was for that game that had that line in it. Sorry. The time of creation for this vortex world is near. War will erupt amongst those who spread their reason in hopes of shaping the new world. Is the whole overworld gonna actually friggin' change? Because that'd be pretty fucking cool. Because I'm expecting it to just be this, like, post-conception world, pre-creation world until the end of the game. So if it actually changes out, that'd be really cool. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm getting Rick burps over here. I don't know, I'm suddenly so burp gassy. As a demon, you are forbidden to conceive your own reason. Which reason will you side with? Which will you oppose? Will the reason you choose persevere or fail? You know, I almost always misread persevere as preserve,
Mm.
and then it's the different context entirely. Well, y'all are using preserve. What? What does that mean?
Well, in that context, it almost seems to have the same meaning, really.
Right, but grammatically, it's terribly wrong. You would preserve your own reason. Your suffering is my little master's delight. Struggle as hard as you can. I thought you guys were helping me. Is that why you even made me live with the demon powers? You're fucking asshole. You're free to follow whichever reason you like. My only wish is that you do not disappoint my little master with a dull ending. Which is the dull ending. It's the worst out of the three. Will it be law, chaos ending? Ah! Or, you know, order, which would be the dull. I don't know. The child of the old woman disappeared. Now what am I gonna do? Oh, it's sent me back down. What happens if I go back up?
Try it if you want.
It won't let me. There's light coming from above. Will you ascend? Okay, sure, I'll give it a try. You've entered a surprise boss battle with Ultra Mega Death! It's like, ah, damn it. Sorry, we could have warned you about it. No one is here. Oh, well, I guess I'll go back down. No need to explore the room at all. Wait, what do I do now?
Well, now you go down.
No, but I mean, like, objective-wise in the story, I'm actually kind of lost. Like, I saved Yoko Toko, which...
go get those treasure chests.
Alright. I saved Yoko Toko, and that's all I know.
Yes, I see. Well, I would think that simple conjecture would lead one to believe that they would want to go to someone who would probably give them direction as to where to possibly go. Which means maybe you want to talk to someone that can see the future. Maybe you want to talk to a dude who's been poking around at everything that always seems to know where to tell you to go.
That's true. I keep forgetting about their importance because the other dude just kind of skulking around save points. The other guy I barely met, and I keep forgetting about Mr. Futomimi.
Or maybe you want to hit up the nice lady of the night. See if she has anything to say.
Who?
Madame Nix.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting about her too because she was relevant one time for like, hey, can I get in that room? Sure, do this. And then you can't. Wait, they're all. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fuck.
there's only two of them, and they're to the opposite sides.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be four because I thought. Ah. Well, I can run from you easily. It's when I get to groups is when I'll need to worry about using Pisaka. Ah, crap, might have going down or up. Fuck.
Well, wait a second. Isn't it going up?
It's going up. Oh, wait, that's the right thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, I got confused with the Dark Might and everything.
I know.
It feels like a while since I had to worry about Dark Might, so... Ah, damn it. Wait, I forgot to put back on Esotama, but that's okay. I'm gonna pass. Not you. There we go. How does the skill work exactly with him? He becomes very creepy looking, and then they just make me. They just don't want to chase me. Wait. Well, no, whatever. Screw it. I'm very undecided on what I want to do.
Okay, but yeah, I believe I was talking about something a bit earlier.
Yeah.
And that was this. Oh, great! What? I forget its name. Not Despair. I don't think it was called Despair. What the hell? The Incredible Hellish Hell. Agony? I think
You're talking about that game.
Right, how that was the first hell-setting game I've ever seen that was set in hell.
And I dragged us way off topic, sorry.
Right, and I was just saying, like, that is where I learned that, according to lore, that normally Baphomet is supposed to have boobs, because there was, like, a Baphomet statue there that was comprised of, like, a severed goat's head, the torso of a woman, along with, like, some other separate body parts and stuff.
Gross.
It seems a little bit pointless to me, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you're kind of already in hell and stuff. Like, do you know what the point of that game is?
No, I do not. I just know that somebody wanted to make a hell game.
Well, apparently you're a soul that's down in hell, but you're able to possess the bodies of other souls and use those to move around, and even the bodies of demons that are, like, wandering around doing stuff. And you're supposed to use all of that in order to escape from hell, I think. I'm not too sure about that, honestly. But yeah, the one thing that stuck out to me about that game the most was just how it did not hold back at all when it came to like giving like guesses at what a hellscape would look like if you were an actual soul that was sent down to hell and trying to work your way out. Like, I was very impressed. Even more so since I heard it's actually coming out to consoles.
I thought it already was. Like, PS4s and stuff are up to computer specs type of thing these days.
The thing is, you know, like, bare decapitated breasts and, like, the severed body remains and all, like, you know, when I said it looked like a hellish landscape, like, I meant it looked like a hellish landscape. The kind of thing you wouldn't really see in a video game. Like, yeah, Dante's Inferno was set in a hell landscape, but it was video game hell.
Yeah.
And appropriate for all ages, because everyone plays video games regardless of their age.
Well, as far as I know, bare boobs are okay in games, because, I mean, look at all 3 Gods of War.
Yeah.
Unless the 4th one has stuff in there, too. And I forget about the handhelds, because I only played one of them. Then it just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah. Well, it does... nah, they probably wouldn't change it. Although... well, it was stated they do have different standards. I was thinking, if bare boobs are okay in games, then how come we don't see that in stuff like Senran Kagura? But then, remember, that's because Senran Kagura is a Japanese game, and from what I heard, Japan has gone a lot more stricter when it comes to, like, what can be in video game content over there. So they probably couldn't do it if they wanted to. Even though when they release, like, OVAs of the series, that, like, there's pretty much no censorship at all in them. So you can actually see, like, the official areolas of, like, all the characters and things like that. But you won't see it in video games. Most likely. I doubt there'd be, like, the American patch or something.
Yeah. Bead chain. Well, I've gotten the 2 boxes. Time to get out of this house. This giant pillar building.
Right, just work your way to the save point.
What's that elevator for?
But isn't that the same one?
No.
Oh.
That's the one that came down on, and I noticed this while running around.
I don't know.
Should I touch it?
Why not?
But it takes me all the way down to the first floor as a convenience. No? Where am I?
Well, how about... yeah.
I don't recognize this floor, but I'm going to take a look around.
Uh-huh.
This looks like it's going to be a dead end or something else. God, would you guys leave me alone? I'm using Asotama, for fuck's sake. How strong must you be? This leads to a door. Ah! Oh, hey, I can jump off! Yay! I made the joke before. Is Dante going to jump down from there? Oh, wow, you'll just straight up die, huh? You will lose your life. Ah, I see, I don't have enough health to survive it.
Huh.
That's pretty great.
Okay, that's...
I wonder if you get a Magatama or some shit for doing that. That'd be pretty funny.
Well, that's a thing.
I wonder... Oh, wait, Vitality. I was about to say, how did you raise your health? Weird that that's even a thing to show off, which feels like it has a reason.
Oh, and I also remembered something else.
Huh?
In regards to Senran Kagura and the lack of nipples. It's because the creator of the series prefers it that way.
Really?
Yeah, the creator subscribes to the philosophy that wanting is better than having. So, like, the fact that they have blatant censorship, beams of light covering the characters, like, that's all intentional. Personally, I preferred how the handhelds, the 3DS handled it, to where you had, like, chibi heads of the characters just appeared in place, because I felt that was a more creative form of censorship than just having, like, these weird beams of light. Although, for some reason, I do, like, remember seeing this one clip from an anime very recently, just randomly on YouTube, of, like, how a girl was dancing around naked after coming out of the shower, and she said it's fine because no one can see anything thanks to these mysterious beams of light and this, like, mist that's just surrounding her.
That's pretty funny. Since you brought up the subject of Senran Kagura, and I'm remembering right now, I saw that, surprisingly, on the official Nintendo channel. Wait, was it? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this for a minute. I think it was...
Make your way to the safe point.
I was trying to rack my brain for it real quick. I think it was actually like an official Marvelous.
Oh, shoot, right.
Like them.
I forgot. I did see that on Censored Gaming, where they finally figured out how to make the You know how the Switch has these physics that makes it feels like you're jiggling ice cubes?
Yes,
The guy was specifically...
I already specifically saw the video that looked like they're hard at research with their scientist on how to get the proper boot feelings into HD Rumble, which I just laughed my ass off because I thought that is. I'm just glad that that's already the thing he's jumping onto, and also putting on YouTube as his thing to let people know. It's like, oh, okay, so he's just already confirming, like, yeah, we're gonna put one on the Switch. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like a screenshot of what they were going for, and boy, did it look drastically different from normal.
Of course.
It looked all visual novel-esque and stuff like that. But still, like, I kind of like how, like, you know, this is the kind of stuff we can expect from the guy who made one of the greatest quotes within recent human history. You know what that is?
I want to see boobs in 3D.
No, you're somewhat close in terms of subject, but not quite. Like, this is a guy who, like, posted on Twitter and has been quoted for life saying, "Boobs are life, ass is hometown." So you can only expect great things from such a director.
So this one again?
Yeah, number one. Oh, and, well, we've been going on for quite a while now.
Yes,
so, we'll have to find out where we go to from here next on the time of another episode.
Another Centuries episode, actually. That's how many episodes later. That's a very bad reference to the Ace series. Boy, what a lackluster ending.